Good morning. Look at the beautiful sun, like just shining through. I'm about to eat some breakfast. Jason took off about an hour ago. He's going to hang stands and going to check all of his bear baits because it is officially September 1st and it's opening of bear season. So he brought his bow and he's got a tag and he's gonna go try and get a bear probably tonight. So we're dividing and conquering. Jason's going hunting and I'm gonna eat myself a nice breakfast and then I'm gonna head up to Moose Lodge. I'm at the Cabin right now. Head up to Moose Lodge. It's been like a grind the last few days. From the Cabin to Moose Lodge is about an hour and 40 minutes, the drive. So we get up, we drive an hour and 40 minutes there, work all day, drive an hour and 40 minutes back, because it's a lot more comfortable to sleep in the Cabin at this point. What do you think, Greta? Oh, really? Really? She's talking to me. I think she wants to go outside. Do you want to go outside? Yeah, so anyways, I'm eating some breakfast and I'm going to hop in the truck, drive myself an hour and 40 minutes to Moose Lodge. I am going to finish staining that cabin today. I have to. I've got to get it done. I want to be done. This will be day 3 of staining. It's a very daunting task. I know each log by heart. Every nook, cranny, crevice, I know. I don't know that it was on my bucket list to... Greta, for real? Oh, okay, well... Oh my goodness. Okay, I gotta let her out, I guess. Sorry. Talk to you soon. The dogs and I made it to Moose Lodge. Yep, we're all here. We caught 2 more mice and 4 voles. Why are there voles living inside this cabin? I don't know, but we're trying to get rid of as many creatures as we can before we actually move in here. What do you think, Greta? Greta almost caught a mouse yesterday as well in here. She was chasing it across the cabin like a crazy lady. Never had a dog that hunts and catches mice the way she hunts and catches mice. She's actually probably almost better than a cat or about the same. It's kind of incredible. So yeah, so the dogs are going to hang out inside so I don't lose them in the woods today since I am by myself. It would be nice to not have to chase them around. I had to go kind of deep back there a couple times because one of Greta's favorite games is to lead Herman as far out as she can. And then she leaves him out there and she comes back without him and runs around all happy about it. And we have to go in there and track him down. I think he would maybe eventually find his way back by himself, but he's usually pretty freaked out and scared. And it's ridiculous. We have to go find him every time she takes him out there. So Greta games, get in Airedale. It's just fun. So anyway, I'm gonna keep staining. It's kind of a daunting, boring task, and I'm getting to know each one of these logs very personally. Yes, so hopefully I can get the stain done today and we can get it drying and setting up, and then the chinking will begin probably in the next day or 2, I hope. So yep, Greta's digging in the wood pile right now for a mouse. Of course she is. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, staining, here we go. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. My goodness. It's a lot of work. Got another side done. That means 3 sides of this place are done. 1 more side to stain. And honestly, it's probably going to be a pain in the buns, but it's the back side of the cabin, and the logs were not put up with that much love back here. It's kind of janky and crooked and crazy, but I'm happy that it's the back side of the cabin, so nobody's ever going to see this. But yeah, So now I'm gonna get this part done, and then this whole place is stained. Yay! Jason eventually is gonna close this back in, probably with some plywood or something for now. I think they had plexiglass windows up there at one point and then started closing them off. I'm not really sure what happened, but we gotta fix that. But I'm just gonna focus on staining the logs, and then we're ready for chinking. Yay! Oh God. Nothing like pushing that up there and something moves and... Chipmunk! Oh. Okay. Here goes a chipmunk. He was living up in there. Dogs are upset because every time they hear me freak out, they freak out. Which is good. They love me. They want to protect me, but a chipmunk isn't going to hurt me. Just scare me. Oh my gosh. Okay. We got our work to do with the creatures, you guys. We really got to take this place back. My chipmunk friend is running around behind me. He's mad. Listen, little fella, you're gonna have to live somewhere else. Pretty sure it's poison ivy. It's fine. So, all 4 sides of Moose Lodge are stained and ready for chinking, most importantly. So, now, because I do have enough stain, this is just plywood on the porch, and obviously, eventually we'll do something different there. But for now, it's staying because there's a lot more important projects. So, since I have extra stain, I'm gonna stain that plywood. I think it'll make it look a lot prettier. And yeah, right, wrong, or otherwise, I'm doing it. This is just for temporary aesthetics. It'll make it look a lot nicer for now. Probably something we'll have to live with until next summer, I suppose. Maybe longer. Like I said, there's a lot more taxing projects that need to be done instead of like replacing all this plywood. So I'm just gonna stain it. I'll stain it and throw a really pretty rug of some sort over it, and voila, right? So, what do y'all think? I think it makes it look a lot nicer. Wow, it is pretty. I love the stain. Whew, it feels really good to be done. I'm done staining for now. I don't know. I might, in the next couple days, maybe stain, you know, some of the trim boards a little bit, but maybe not. It's been a daunting task. I did it out of love for a log cabin, but I'm really sick of it. So maybe I'll just be done staining for this trip. We'll see. So I have about an hour before I need to leave here. So I'm just gonna clean a little. Just kind of slowly get started. I think I'll put all the drawers in my awesome hutch and maybe not clean so much up here. But I'm gonna try and get started in this back room, because this is where we'll be sleeping when we do officially move in. So I'm gonna work on this for a little while, and then I have basically a 2-hour trip back to the cabin. She's a mess, folks. That is basically our very first piece of furniture in the lodge. Something that never would have fit in the cabin. So I'm excited to have a little more space to decorate and do some things with. This thing's really cool, very old, like early 1900s. And I mean, it could have been used for a lot of things, general store, cabinet, or even in a doctor's office back then. And what's kind of cool about them also is if you can find them, they can sometimes be very valuable if restored and, you know, look like this. But I picked this one up for $400 on Marketplace. It was in really rough shape. I'll throw back to a video when I was refinishing it in our shop back in Nebraska, but I'm thrilled to have it. Doesn't matter what it's worth now because I'm not ever going to sell it. It'll stay with this lodge forever. So pretty cool piece of furniture in my opinion. And it will not stay right there. It will have a home eventually, but we have a lot of work to do before we get there. So, all right, drawers in, all 24 of them.